In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a time profile and allocate it to a group or an individual fob. A time profile is a way of limiting access for a group of fobs or an individual fob by day and/or time. The first thing you need to do to set up a time profile is sign in to SimpleKey Web. Once you've signed in to SimpleKey Web, go to the left hand side blue menu and to the Management tab. Click on the Management tab, it will then bring you up another list, and from there choose Time Profiles. On the Time Profiles page, it will show you the current time profile setup, and you have a filter that you could put in there if you were looking for a certain time, and it would then bring up the times that are currently set up for it. If you need to create a new time profile, you just click the Create Time Profile button. And from there, you then click the name and you delete out the word time profile and give the time profile that you're going to create a name. My advice would be to create it as the day and time that you are going to set it up for, instead of calling it something like cleaners or postal service, because it might be that they need access to that time profile for a different type of trade or person. So setting it up as a name such as Monday 9 to 5 and Saturday and Sunday 1 PM to 3 PM means that could be used for any type of trade or individual fob. You then click on the time button, and from there just type in your number 09 and then use the arrow to just push it across to then do the minutes, and then click in the expiry time. So we're then going to do 5 PM, which will be 1700. And then on here, we'll then choose, you can either click weekday or choose your individual days. Obviously, I'm just doing weekday for this one. And then I'm going to add a secondary time period for my Saturday and Sunday 1 PM. And then going to click into there and put 1300. And then I'm going to put in 1500 for 3 o'clock. And then I'm just going to choose the weekend button, or I'm going to click Saturday and Sunday. Once I've saved it, that is your time profile set up. To add a time profile to a group, you just click on the groups button under the common taskbar, and then you find the group that you want to add the time profile to. For me, it's the Checkers and Doors office estate. And then you click the edit button, and you then go to time profile, and then you select the time profile that you've just set up. Click save, and that will then add that time profile to all the fobs in that group, so they'll only be able to access during the times and days that you've set up. You can also edit a group and add a time profile retrospectively, or you can add a time profile when you're setting up a group. To add a time profile to an individual fob, you find that fob that you're going to give the time profile to. So I'm going to go into people, and it's Martin Bell that I'm going to give the time profile to. So we can click on the Martin Bell person, go into the tokens, click onto the token that I want to give the time profile to, click the edit button, and then here you'll see you've got a time profile section, and then you can choose the time profile that you want to give to that individual fob. It's important to remember not to give a time profile to an individual fob if there's a time profile already on the group that that fob belongs to, because it will interact and it will not work. So only give a time profile to an individual fob if there's not a time profile on the group that it's allocated to.